we got a real joke as a police chief in Portland right now.
Is that lady?
Yeah.
The black chick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw her in a video.
Yeah, outlaw. Yeah. And basically what it is one of the...
She seems too young to be a police chief.
Yeah. Oh,
she's like 22 years old or some shit.
No, she's worked as a cop in Oakland for 19 years.
Wow.
Right?
She don't even look that old.
I know she doesn't look that old.
Like 25 maybe.
Yeah. And one of the cop watchers, not me, but one of the people that go out and film the police.
In Oakland?
Here.
Oh, okay.
She filed an anti-stalking order because he was following her with a camera. Right? And in court, she's sitting there going, yeah, I'm afraid of him because he's got a camera. I'm afraid of him, you know? It's like, excuse me, he followed you one time when you're on duty, and he ran into you at Safeway, and you heard him walking down the stairs with squeaky shoes, and that scared you. And you've been
and you're a police, you're a cop.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she's a walking joke.
Maybe she's done a few wrong things.
Yeah.
She doesn't want it catching up with her.
Right. And one thing that I always use, that I tell people about, is honorable people doing honorable things shouldn't feel bad about being filmed, right?
Well, at least not in public.
Yeah, honorable people that do.
Well, and as a public servant, right?
Yeah, honorable people that do dishonorable things have a problem being filmed.
Yeah.
Okay, the Portland police have a problem with being filmed. Rank and file. There's corruption. There's corruption within the Portland police. Rank and file. Okay, they got what's his name? Kruger, Mark Kruger. Look him up. He's a captain for the Portland Police Vice Squad. He is a known Nazi. On his off time, he wears Nazi uniforms.
Yeah.
He has a Nazi youth haircut.
Yeah.
He put 4 placards on Rocky Butte as memorials for 4 dead SS soldiers that died in Poland.
So why do you think he's not going after Antifa then?
Huh?
What do you, if he's a racist, don't you think he'd be out there bashing some Antifa skulls with his Vice Squad or something? Or?
No, Vice deals with drugs and prostitution.
Oh, okay.
All their cops are undercover. They don't want their cops known.
Yeah.
So
have you ever seen a situation like? So I watched the videos and I thought I might have seen this in a few situations, but I could be wrong. So that's what I'm asking you. You probably know better. It almost seemed like Antifa was attacking people, right? Cops ain't doing shit. But then when somebody decided to defend themselves and kick some Antifa ass, then the cops show up and start arresting people.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought like it's almost like they're protecting that, but I didn't know because it's hard to see in the video. So I assume that, but I don't know how true it might have been.
That's very true. That's what's going on. Antifa will attack Patriots of Prayer. Patriots of Prayer will defend themselves, and then the cops come in. We've determined this is now a riot.
They're like launching bricks into a crowd, and the cops just stand there and watch. You know, then somebody punches them for launching a brick at people, and then they want to suddenly start arresting people. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I don't know.
Then they sit there and say, well, hey, now we got a riot situation. We're going to cancel the protest.
Yeah.
And you know,
prevent more from happening.
Well, it seemed to me, so I've seen that, but it seemed to me like if people get on the sidewalk and just walk down the sidewalk, they can't like seem to prevent that or something. Maybe like I guess like First Amendment activity.
Yeah,
so you can't really call it a protest. We're just walking down the sidewalk.
You're allowed to protest under the Constitution. The thing is that, you know, when there's a lot of fighting going on under Oregon state law, there's 5 or more involved in like a fight.
Yeah.
The police can call that a riot.
Yeah.
Okay. Patriots of Prayer has continually sat there and said, okay, fine, we're breaking off, we're finishing this is over with. Okay. Antifa continually says, F the police, we're going to continue what we're doing. And they generally do not get arrested for that. I've seen them burn stuff and stuff like that, and very seldom do they get arrested. I mean, the one that I seen get arrested for burning something, burned a police car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So is Ted Wheeler up for election soon? You think people are getting pissed at him, or like you think nobody really cares, or what?
I think Ted Wheeler got hatred on both sides, liberal and conservative, which is really
Is he up for election this?
no. Next one, 2020.
Oh, he's still got a while then.
Yeah. And so he's in a real bad situation because when you have conservatives and you have liberals that hate you,
Yeah.
and you're a political person requiring votes to keep your job.
Well, I was reading that they think Kate Brown's in real trouble this election, like she might lose or something. I don't know why people don't like her. I don't really know too much about her. But.
Well, let's see. Malheur won.
Just get a question real fast, just privately.
Sure.
You see all of them there, like backpack and gray shirt, going out taking just pictures of everybody.
Where?
Right by the light pole.
Right by the light pole?
See that girl? Yeah, she's taking a lot of pictures, but I don't see her not talking to nobody.
This light pole?
She's got the step right over where I'm at.
Oh, right there? No, I don't know her. The one in the gray? Yeah, I don't know her.
She keeps walking around taking pictures. I mean, using her Zoom camera to take pictures of everybody.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a little. A lot of people that are doing stuff for press reasons will sit there and take multiple pictures.
She almost looks like to me, I mean, she could be like feeding Antifa.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like too.
She's got kind of
everybody
look about her.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking about the going around not making any contacts, getting plenty of
We
pictures.
noticed it too. Thanks, Connors. Yeah, I was just saying, well, why do you keep taking pictures of everybody and not talking to nobody? And like you're saying, she just.
I noticed you're listening to what I was saying.
What's that?
I noticed you're listening to what I was saying.
Yeah,
I keep seeing
like
you
he
there.
says, in Portland, this isn't the same event.
Yeah.
There isn't a conversation. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So this is cool. This is what we want from Portland.
Yeah.
But you already know. And he actually was one block down when that guy that got stopped by Antifa recently, the 70-year-old guy or whatever it was, 80-year-old guy.
Looked like an 80-year-old
He was sitting right there.
And I looked at the cops. I said, "These guys are attacking him. You know why are you doing that?" And they go, "We were told her to stand down." And I'm going, and this is what my answer was. This I said, "When does your oath finally override your job?" See you guys.
What oath?
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
violate their oath every day.
Because they're told to.
I said, when is your oath over your job? I'm going like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're attacking this guy. They're damaging his property. They're threatening to kill him. They're whacking his car with an ass. They're doing a butt truck on the hood of his car. Come on. They're threatening to kill him. I'm going like, these guys are like physically stopping people from using the road, and you're standing right here letting them do it?
Now, if we were to do that,
Yeah.
it's done.
I got right now. I'm dealing with a cop watcher that's got 3 charges of interfering with a police officer. One of the charges because he approached the 2 police cars that were sitting in the middle of the street with their lights on, just talking. And he walked up to them and said, "That lady that's in the back, you've handled 3 calls. She's been in there for over an hour and a half. Why haven't you taken her to jail? Why are you still here talking?" And they go, "Get out of the way, we're leaving." So he's like, "All right." So he backed up like this. They got out of the car and arrested him for interfering.
Hopefully, it doesn't hold any water.
It won't.
That's silly. That's silly. Unfortunately, we got to go. I'm John.
I'm Bob.
This is Rich.
Nice to
And
meet
I got a
you.
feeling we'll see you again.
Oh, yeah.
See you all the time.
Yes, good.
Hey, not much.
Would you like to say something to the people that are watching at home today? Yeah, everybody, this is, if you're not familiar, I'm sure you guys are if you've been watching for a while now. This is Robert West, Film the Police, Portland and Portland, Oregon. Extremely dedicated. to bringing the truth here in the world that we live in. He's an accountability activist, and I was wondering if you had anything to say.
Yeah, I noticed how peaceful this is compared to Portland, but I've also noticed how many police there are out here.
There are quite a few officers out here. I did a perimeter check once, and I did get to know some people. I'd say that most of the officers here have been pretty legit. The one person of authority or in a uniform today that was giving me a double look, I'd have to say, was the Filipino security guard for the PSU. I'm not sure what they're teaching in immigration classes today and citizen classes, but filming is not a crime, all right? And just, all over the place. So 100% USA FGP, okay? For the people. It's transparency and it's accountability. So that's what I noticed. I didn't see, we do someone have a heavy police presence, but no violence here today, and so it's almost unnecessary, and it's just an opportunity to get some extra money, overtime pay. So can't complain about that, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, I've got all one. Yeah.
Especially with how expensive lifestyle is today, and we got kids that need to go to college and stuff like that, so we support that. Speaking of colleges, we're here at Clark College. You were here Monday.
Yep.
Anything different from today that you saw?
Students.
Yeah. Another thing that I noticed too is that there was it seemed to be more people on Monday.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe people might not have come today, maybe because there was maybe a small expectation of possible conflict?
I don't know. I don't think so. Any of these events, there could be conflict at any time.
Anytime, no matter where you're at, you're right. But
the thing is
they had closed the campus on Monday.
The thing is Antifa and everyone knows Vancouver's not Portland, and they come over here and start violating laws, these cops will start arresting them, not looking the other way.
So Antifa is a Portland thing, you're saying?
Yeah.
There's no Antifa in Washington.
There probably is, but they're not well known.
Now, I hate using that term because, in my opinion, that gives somebody too much credit. And it leaves the opposite, which is profile.
Right.
I'm going to go talk to the photo girl. I'll be right back.
All right.
Right? Antifa profile. So I don't like giving people the credit that are going to consider themselves Antifa. They just go out, I'm Antifa, blah, blah, blah. But it's interesting that you said that because why would you think that, is there some kind of, like an electric fence for dogs or something, Like, is there something that happens when somebody from Portland tries to cross the river that might identify as Antifa?
Not if they come up here and do stuff legally, but Antifa generally doesn't like to do stuff legally. And last time they were here, one of them cut a little part of a plastic fence and got arrested.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So if you come up here and cut fences, you might get arrested. Well, it's property damage, I'd imagine. That's a crime.
Yeah.
So Portland right now is considering new laws that would go to, policing protests like this. Why don't they just enforce the laws there? It's not like they created a law here, like, you're cutting a fence. It's a different law.
Because Portland has too much money and they want to get sued. So they're going to violate people's rights.
Well, that's really interesting. I've heard the same thing, that Portland has a lot of money and they don't want to get sued. I don't have time to work on that right now. I've got open cases over my head. I'm trying to stay out of jail. And so with that, I've got to be patient. But I'm looking forward to testing that.
All right.
Robert, thank you very much for the conversation.
You're welcome.
He and I are on the same exact page, and I was coming back because, I'm thinking about it. He goes, "Oh, you're getting initiated." I'm not asking.
Hey,
I didn't say
what happened?
All right, how you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
All right.
How did it go today?
It went great.
Yeah, kind of tame and.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. It's kind of what I hope for. Like it as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
Game is always good.
yeah, I'm glad the way it turned out.
Because I have influence here.
I
don't want to just jump into
the main difference between here and Portland is Portland police generally follow their leaders' orders, and here, if people violate the